Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Titus podcast. I greatly appreciate you for joining in. Today, we're going to be talking about how $1 million was offered to the WNBA if they faced a high school boys basketball team and won. $1 million on the line. We're going to talk more about it here today on the Titus podcast, and I'm going to give my take. Stay tuned. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Titus podcast. Yes, today we're going to be talking about how Clay Travis offered the WNBA $1 million to play a high school boys basketball team, and if they won, then they get the $1 million. Oh man, the comments, man, I seen when I watched this video were hilarious, man. There was folks saying this video the video on TikTok had more views. The video on TikTok of Clay Travis saying that had more views than the most watched WNBA game. I'm like, this is crazy, but the comments, man, they were killing me, man. They had me weak. But we're gonna dive into this. I'm about to go ahead and play the small clip of Clay Travis. It's about a minute and a half, somewhere like that, of Clay Travis talking about this on TikTok, and then we're gonna circle back in and discuss this even further.
One of the reasons is because the women would get smoked by a good high school boys team. So that gets clipped, starts to go viral, and evidently one of the Las Vegas Aces, I don't know who she is, I don't know what her background is, but her name is Chelsea Gray. She shared this clip from the Hoop Herald, and she called me a dumbass. And so I didn't even know that this had happened until I saw it on a Google News alert, because I can't keep up with everything everybody says on a day-to-day basis. But Chelsea Gray called me a dumbass. She's on the Las Vegas Aces, which is the WNBA champion. So I responded, and to my knowledge, Chelsea Gray has not responded, nor has the WNBA, nor has the Las Vegas Aces. But my challenge is clear. We're going to clip this, and we will put it out there. Here's what I tweeted. I'll put $1 million on the line. Your WNBA champion team, that's the Las Vegas Aces, against a 2024 high school boys state champion team of my choice. You guys win. You get $1 million of my money.
Well, you all saw it, man. Clay Travis, man, he made an offer, and a pretty bold one. $1 million. That's a lot of money. And it was crazy because, as you've seen in the clip, the WNBA player of the WNBA champions this year, the Las Vegas Aces, a player from that team said that he was a dumb, ASS. He was pretty much dumb for what he said. And it was crazy because I seen all kind of people, man. I said, I gotta cover this, man, because I seen all kind of people that I listen to covering this topic, and I'm like, they're all like, this is crazy. He's not dumb, because they would smoke the WNBA champions. Okay, a high school basketball team would absolutely demolish the WNBA champions, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we are different, right? As many times as it is said that men and women are not different, and women can face off against men at the levels that they can, and they should earn as much as they do, and they should have the same views and all that kind of stuff that they do. The whole reason why they don't get as much money, the whole reason why they don't get as many views as the NBA or even as much as college games, is because men and women are different. Men are more athletic than women, so obviously they're going to be more entertaining. And people in our society, they watch whatever is more entertaining. If 90% or probably more than that actually of the NBA can dunk and handle the ball very well and cross over people, that's going to be more entertaining. Therefore, you're going to bring in more viewers, right? You're going to have more people in the seats. The more people in the seats you have, the more money you make, right? So I mean, it's just, it's just the delusion is crazy of WNBA players. It baffles my mind. Because first off, men and women are different, and they don't seem to get that, right? Physically, if we're talking about physically, the high school boys team, they are basically grown men. Yeah, they're still going to grow a little bit more, but they're basically grown men. At about 17, 18 years old, you're basically a grown man, and you have the abilities that a grown man has when it comes to physicality, right? So a high school basketball team is going to be able to perform almost on the level of college, right? Yes, they're going to have a little bit more growing to do and a little bit more. But when you compare that to females, I don't care what. I don't care if it's high school, college, WNBA, pros. I don't care. When you compare the physicality and the athleticism of our bodies when it comes to young men and women, I'm sorry, but an 18-year-old is going to be more athletic and more physically fit than a 25-year-old woman who's at the peak in the WNBA, or 28-year-old woman, somewhere around there, when you're in your peak in the pros. It just baffles my mind. You really think that WNBA player, or excuse me, WNBA team, whether they're the champions or not, are going to beat 17 to 18-year-old young men who run like bucks and are in peak physical condition? You're crazy. You're crazy. Get out of here. You're crazy. And it's crazy to me because, I mean, I think this is a great opportunity for the WNBA, because when he asked him, when he put the offer out there, because at first he said that the high school boys team would beat the WNBA champions, she said, "Oh, you're a dumb ASS." Then he came back and said, "Okay, let's put $1 million on the line then." And everybody was silent after that. All the WNBA players, the WNBA player who said that, they were silent. They were silent afterwards. And it's like, this is a great opportunity, because if y'all win, y'all get $1 million. That's probably as much y'all make in a whole season. This is a great opportunity, but then WNBA players want to talk about, we want more money and we want to get paid more. We want bigger contracts, and we want better salaries, right? And we want people to watch us more. And people are going to watch us entertaining. I'm sorry, but the WNBA, the WNBA is not entertaining. It's just not. Let's just be real. Most of them cannot dunk, right? 90-something% of them cannot dunk. That is a very entertaining part of basketball. A lot of them have not that good of handles. No, they have good handles, but not that good of handles when you compare it to college, boys college, or the NBA. Nowhere near it. So what are people going to watch? They would rather watch the NBA. It's more entertaining. And if you're more entertaining, that means you're going to pack the seats more. And if you pack the seats more, that means you're going to make more money, which means your revenue is more, so you're able to pay your players more. If you're not making any money and you don't have the revenue to pay your players the amount that they want, then they're not going to get that contract. The WNBA doesn't even make money, and they're begging and pleading for more. And they get upset when people don't want to watch them, but y'all not even entertaining. And then when they beg and plead for more money, when the fact of the matter is, y'all don't make money anyway. The NBA subsidizes for the WNBA the money they lose. The NBA literally pays the WNBA salaries. They don't even make money. Like, it would be cool if WNBA players weren't delusional. Like, it'd be one thing if they weren't delusional. It'd be one thing if they say, yes, we're happy in what we have, and we understand that, we're not as entertaining. If they would just fess up to that and be truthful about the facts, then I wouldn't have no issue. But people talk about the WNBA because they're delusional, because they demand that you watch them, and they demand that it's because they're women that they don't watch them. Like, no, it's because you're not entertaining. I couldn't care less if you're a woman. Do you see you see how many people watch Ronda Rousey fights and stuff like that, and some of those female boxers? That's because it's entertaining. That's because it's entertaining. women playing basketball, it's just not that entertaining to a lot of people. So they're not going to watch it. But yeah, it's crazy though. He put $1 million on the line, but I guarantee you that young man's team, they would smack the WNBA champions. Smack them. I'm just gonna be honest. But man, I just wanted to share my take on that. Thank you so much for watching and joining into the Titus Beer podcast. Oh man, I really want to see this go down. So I hope they accept that offer. But even though they probably won't. But anyways, because they know the truth. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video. Please comment any thoughts you have. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified anytime I drop a video here on the Titus Beer podcast. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.